Today, I would like to speak few words of Dhamma. And so today, I would like to tell a story from Jataka named Maha Dhammapala Jataka. So from here, we will learn how to live a long life by a righteous man. So it is that like that means after the Buddha attainment of enlightenment. So first time he came to the Kapila Vastu after attaining the Buddhahood. So there with 20,000 of his disciple, he came to the Kapila Vastu. After there, the King Shuddhodana received very well and then offer meal. So during the eating the meals and having alms food, then King Shuddhodana very happily and pleasantly saying that, "Oh Buddha, sir, that when you were doing meditation and when you were striving for attain the enlightenment, that time some of devas came to me and told me that your son Prince Siddhartha Gautama dies out of starvation because of not having food and proper meal. That's why he's died, he's no more." So the Buddha asked him, "Did you believe?" Then the King Shuddhodana said, "No, sir, I didn't believe." And he said, "My son can't be die unless he attain the enlightenment." So he was very confident and very assured that his son can't be there until he attained that Buddhahood. So the Buddha says that, "Oh, great king, this is not the first time. In the previous life also, you was like that. And that time, you were the Mahadhammapala and one of your son went afar to study. That time, one of teacher came to you and told you that your son died. That time also you didn't believe." So the Buddha was telling like this, and the King Shuddhodana request the Buddha to tell the story of the past, story of the previous life. Then the Buddha start telling like this, when the Brahmadatta like, ruling over Benares, when he was a king of Benares, there in his kingdom of Kasi, there is a village called Dhammapala. And this place named Dhammapala because in that village, there was a man, there was a family, in their family, there was a man whose name, who is known as Dhammapala, the lawkeeper, who is righteous, who follow code and conduct. So that's why this village known as Dhammapala only. So that in his family, after some time, one child born, and his name also given Chula Dhammapala, the younger Dhammapala. So after that, when he grown up, he went for study far away and the place known name is Takshashila. There very well. He went there to study under the very well-known teacher, very famous teacher who is very wise. and very knowledgeable teacher. So there he went to study for higher studies. So after that, he studied there, and one day, one son of his teacher, who is elder son, died in a young age, not very old. So when funeral rites done doing in a cemetery, everybody were crying, even all the student, teachers, his brothers, sister, everybody were crying because his teacher's son and his son died. So that time, that Chula Dhammapala, Kumara Dhammapala, he didn't cry, he didn't weep. So after funeral and funeral rites, all these are that they come back to the school, and there some of his friends asked the Dhammapala, why you didn't cry? Why you didn't get upset? As our one of brother, our teacher's elder son, he's died. So yes, it is true. He should not die in a young age. He should die in a means old age only. This is not the time to die. So that Dhammapala telling like this. Then one of his friend asked, "Don't you know that the life is impermanent, transitory? Only for a moment we come into the wall, into this wall, only for a while. Don't you know that? This is a reality." So Dhammapala said, "Yes, of course, it is true, but this is not the time. He is very young, and of course, we will die one day. There's no doubt, but in the old age only should die, no." So he was telling like that. So his friend asked, "This is your custom in your family? Is this a custom in your family?" He said, "Yes, it is. In our family, never die in a young age, in a small." So that his friend was very surprised, and after that he told this whatever conversation. So all those are told to the that teacher, and teacher was very surprised, and he wanted to know it is real or not. So he called the Dhammapala and asked about this matter. Is this true that you was telling that in your family no one's died in a young age? Then he replied, "Yes, my teacher." So still he didn't believe the teacher, and he wanted to know the reality. He wanted to examine whether it is true or not. So after 1 week of his son dies, so funeral rites, this and that, all everything is done. So he wanted to go, and he wanted to visit his village. So that he told the Dhammapala to take care of them, to take care of all the 500 students. And as he was very intelligent and very talented, smart, and very wise person, so he told his Dhammapala to take care and to give instruction to them. "I will visit in your house for some days." So by saying that, he collects some bonds. And wash it and scent it with a fragrance. So he packed and keep in the bag. So he went to his village, and after reaching there, he asked his house and from the people, and after he knew his and came to his house directly. So after that, when he reached at his home, so one of his servant of their family, so even though he didn't know who is that person, he welcomed him, and he takes his shoes and like umbrella, this and that. So after receiving him, the teacher told, "Call the Mahadhammapala. I am the teacher of Chuladhammapala. I am the teacher of your son who is studying under me." So that male servant, female servant went and called his Mahadhamapala, and he came very quickly to the door and received him and welcome him very, please come inside. And he was offered to seat, and as it is and after that he washed his food. After that, that Mahadhamapala offered him food and given him milk. Then after eating over, the teacher told them that time everybody were sitting in their family. So that time the teacher told them, "Oh dear Brahmin Dhammapala, Mahadhamapala, your son died. Unfortunately, your son died because of some reason. Please don't be sad." So when the teacher told the Mahadhamapala, then he just clapped and laughed, because it means he was very assured that his son can't be die in a young age. And he asked, why don't you believe your son died already? So after that, that Mahadhamapala said, in our family from 7 generation, never such thing happened, never has been die anyone in a young age. So it is impossible to be happen such thing. So it is impossible, that Mahadhamapala said. And after that, everybody of their family clap and allow, means laughing again very loudly. After that, having knew that after that that teacher asked, is this your family custom? And if it is so, what is the reason? What is the cause? What is the condition that in your family no one's died in a young age? Tell me. I also want to know. And like this, he asked a question that the teacher asked Mahadhamapala, oh my dear Brahmin, please tell me, what is the custom? Is it, or what holy way, or what God did is fruit? I pray, please tell me. Like this, that teacher asked a question. And after that, that Brahmin explained, oh teacher, in our family, everybody walk on the right path. We walk in the uprightness. We walk on the path of spirituality. And we never lies anyone. We don't tell, or we don't speak lie. That's why in our family, no one dies in a young. And then again he said, in our family, we are stay away. We stay far from the false or wicked or bad things. And we also avoid all the bad things, all the unwholesome things, that which bring the suffering, that which lead to the bad. That's why we do not die in a young age. Like this is one by one answering, one by one he telling. After that, and we hear or we listen to the both foolish and wise, but we do not follow, or we do not pay attention to the foolish one, what the foolish one said. Instead, and we follow the wise one, what the wise one tell us to follow, what the wise one tell us to do. So we follow the wise path, righteous path, not the evil, not the foolish path. Like this, that Mahadhamapala explaining to the teacher, and after that, and we offer the foods, material things to the pupil. We are very happy before giving, and we are very satisfied and contentment when before we are giving, and while we are giving also, when we are giving something, meals or material things or anything other to the pupil, that time also we are very satisfying and with very pleasant mind, with very peaceful and happiness of mind. We offer, we give, we help who are needed, not not to show to other that we have this much and that much of wealth, not to show, but out of compassion and kind to the pupil. That's why we offer and we give to the pupil like this. And after giving also, after giving off the meals and material thing to the pupil, that then also we enjoy and we feel very satisfied and sympathy. We do not repent, oh, my wealth loss, or I have given this much and that much wealth. Instead, we feel very happy and very satisfied and contentment like this. After that, and that's why among us, we do not die in a young age. And after that, again, he said, in our family, we pay respect to the worthy, who is worthy of paying respect, like priest and Brahmin, who follow the righteous path, who follow the right path, who walk on the path of spirituality. We respect everyone and offer the foods and material things, whatever they needed to live a righteous life. Like this, one by one, that Mahadhamapala explained to the teacher, to the Chula Dhamapala teacher. That's why we do not die in a young age. And next, not only to the priest, not only to the who are walking the spiritual path, but also to the pupil who is very means beggar, who do not have nothing. We help them also. We feed them food. We offer clothes, this and that, everything that needed for them to live a satisfied, to live a happy life. That's why we do not die in a young age. And also not only to the beggar, but also to the public people, to the common people, to all the people who are needed, who is very hungry people. We offer everybody, every one of them, each one of them. So that's why we do not die in the young age. And after that, we pay respect, means we were very to other, like we do not see other women and men with bad intention, with evil intention. Instead, we respect everyone and we think everyone as brother and sister. We do not see, we do not think about others, women and men, with very negative thoughts. That's why we do not die in the young age. And we respect a marriage vow, and our wives also very much faithful to us, and we too faithful to her. Like this we staying. That's why in our family we do not die in a young age. And after that, not only me and my wife, but also the children, the daughters, the servants, male servant or female servant, everybody who are staying in their family, everybody follow this, everyone offer meals, everyone offer clothes, everyone observe the holidays. I mean, when they practice that like this, not only he and his wife, but everyone in their family, male, female, daughter, sons, everyone follow and observe all these. That's why we do not die in our young age. From the seventh generation, like this, one by one explain. After that, not only for the human being, but also we pay respect and we do the goods for the heavenly, for the devas also. We wish we wish them also for good, for the happiness, and that's why in our family we do not die. And in after that, as our means wives are very righteous and very good, so and the children that comes from this true woman are become very what call very means wise and intelligent and smart, and he also become very virtuous. That's why in our family we do not die in a young age. In the last that Brahmin said, that means a teacher, the Dhammapala teacher was very pleased and very happy hearing this. And after that, that Mahadhamapala said, because we follow all these in our family, each and everyone, our son, daughter, servants, everyone follow, everyone offer meals, everyone practice the virtues, and everyone pay respect to the holy man, and everyone pay respect to others, women and men. That's why in our family, no one can die, no one could die. So in the last he said that righteous one, safe always. He can't be fall in a dangerous, and he can't fall in a very bad stage. He can't be suffer. A righteousness, safe, a righteous one. Righteousness practice bring well and happiness. When there is a righteous man in your family, when you and your family are very righteous and follow the spiritual path, then in your family there will be very happiness, peace, there will be no conflict, there will be no suffering. So that's why righteousness brings happiness, peacefulness. Righteousness does not bring a punishment, does not bring a sadness, does not bring a suffer. That's why my son, wherever he is, he must be a very good, and he must be a very perfect. He can't be died. That's why I don't believe, and I think you are lying me. You are telling falsehood. That means Mahadhamapala telling to that teacher, and he was very assured and he was very confidently saying that my son can't die. So after that, after hearing all this, the teacher, the Chuladhamra teacher was very happy and pleased and very satisfied with his answer. And he said, Oh, Mahadhamapala, your son is absolutely right. Your son is very good. The bonds I have brought from there, that is bonds of the gods, not bonds of your son. So please pardon me. I am very happy and this journey is very successful and very fruitful to me. Yes, after coming here, I learned, I knew all these things. So please teach me, taught me. I also will apply in my life and I will teach to all the pupils, to all the my student fellow. So like this, he speak with that Mahadhampala and after that he learned all the things that told by Mahadhammapala, and after spending some days in Dhammapala house, he went back to their place, and after reaching there means this story conclude here. And after that the Buddha told that time also the Mahadhammapala was you, and the teacher was Sariputta Bhanteji, and that Chula Dhammapala was me, and all the students, they were all the 20,000 of monks, 20,000 disciples now who is coming with me. That time also you didn't believe what that teacher said. Like this, the Buddha explained to the Shuddhodana, King Shuddhodana, after finish this discourse, that Shuddhodana attained the third stage of third stage, that is Sutapana Sagadami Anagami. He attained the Anagami Phalamaga. So what we can learn from this story is when we are spiritual, when we follow the path of God, when we walk on the spiritual path, when we are very righteous in our family, never come suffering. That's why we must follow all those, and like as you all of you every Sunday come to the temple and take the Panchashila, doing puja, doing meditation. All those are also good and wholesome things. That's why you must keep doing this again and again. You are doing, that is very good, but also you have to tell your sons, daughter, your males, means servants, wife, to follow the spiritual path, to observe the Shila, to be a righteous man. Then only in a family, as we live in a samsaric life, there will be happiness and peace. There will be no conflict among the family member. And we can live a happy and satisfied life and contentment, and our life also will be very long. So with this short Dhamma talks, I hope you all understand. With this, I would like to conclude my speech here. May all beings be happy and well. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.